Good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Denzamos, and you are welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empath free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us. Give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back. And I thank you for your love and support. All right, guys, let's go for a walk. With my umbrella this time. So listen, guys. In the early days of my journey, I had gone through this awakening. And I wanted to share this experience with people. So, specifically, I reached out to a family member. This family member was going through abuse. I knew what it was. I'd found out what is going on, so I offered them some help, okay? This is a family member, so you're not gonna, leave them hanging. I stepped in. I helped them. This person is a narcissist. This is what you need to do. So walk away, okay? Do this or do that. So this thing went on for some time, a couple of weeks. And they started doing well. And in a couple of weeks, they turned against me. All of a sudden. They turned against me. Why do you put your nose too hard in my business? I'm the one who knows what I'm doing, so you need to step away, okay? Get out of my business. That thing broke me. It broke me in that time. It was my early days of the healing. It broke me. I was like, wow. So all of a sudden I'm the problem. Okay. I walked away. 7 months later, I got another call with the same problem. And I was like, oh, this is a family member. Maybe now they know what's happening. I stepped in. Advice, courage, I don't know. I did everything. They got better. In a few weeks, the same thing happened. You need to leave my problems for myself. This has nothing to do with you, okay? Step out of it. I know my partner. I can handle this. That thing broke me the second time. I was like, okay, you've asked me to walk away. I'm going to walk away gracefully. I walked away. But this time, the second time was a little bit intensive. I felt that energy. And what I did, I cut this person off. I figured out that this person might be toxic as well. So what I did, I cut this person off. So many years down the road, we're talking about 2 years, I think, the person reached out. Oh, I want to come and see you. I say, what? I want to come and see you. It's been ages and everything. I said, no. At this moment, I cannot see you because I'm healing. I'm going through a very massive healing process. I don't want anybody to interrupt this. So I cannot allow you to see me at this time. It's not the right time to see me. I refuse the offer. Now, let me tell you something about chosen people. Chosen people are not selfish people. Chosen people want to share with everybody. They want to share with the world. You have a loaf of bread, you want to share half of it with other people. You have some piece of information, very powerful. You want to share that piece of information with people. You're not selfish. But you see, some people, because they are very used to your energy, they are very used to your presence. They know that, this person, I'll be around there. They are very nice and kind. I can step in and out whenever I want to, And they are going to do that for as long as they can, for as long as it takes. Until that very moment you shut the doors. That's when they are going to know that it's serious. You know? Usually, I've seen these kind of scenarios play out so many times. And I'm very sure many of you guys understand this. You know? Back in the days, I remember talking to a black sheep overseas. So we shared some information, and that black sheep told me that she was involved in a church. So there was this church she used to go. And then, whenever she was in this whatever church, miracles would happen, a lot of anointing in the church, people would flock into the church, you know. So there was this pastor who used to drag her along to come to church, you know, can you join the choir? And whenever she was in that church, the church was flooded with people. Very massive miracles, breakthroughs, anointing, and all the stuff like that. Now, I'm not a church person, but I'm trying to let you guys know about something very powerful. And then this individual noticed, the black sheep noticed that whenever she was in that church, very big things was happening. So she figured out that this person might be using her energy. She knew, this pastor knew who this black sheep was. And the pastor was saying that, you know, wherever you come to this church, there is a lot of people coming. I have a lot of, you know, guests and stuff like that. Things are happening. There's testimonies, there's miracles, breakthroughs, and everything. So this black sheep found out that these people was using her. She stepped out of the church. She never went back. And believe me, guys, in a few weeks, it's like the church went silent. There was no people there. Nothing was happening. Everybody started asking about that particular black sheep. So the pastor reached out again. Was like, oh, you know, why don't you come back? You know, I miss you in the church. You know, when you're around, things happen. When you're around, this and this happens. But now you're not around, nobody is coming. Nothing is happening. The church is silent. Now, you see, a lot of times, because you're a person with beautiful energy, a lot of times, people will never acknowledge. You will never get the credit. People will want to use you. People will get so used to you that for them it will almost become like business as usual, you know, because you are there. You're simply there. And they have that feeling that you will never leave. You never get away. But let me tell you something. The moment you decide to walk away from a situation, not only do you walk away physically, you also walk away energetically. And people will usually feel your absence. There will go to come a time you might have walked away, and you see in a couple of months, 2 or 3 months later, people are finding a way to drag you back into their circles. You know? People are missing you all of a sudden. When you was there, nobody was saying anything because they was too comfortable with your presence. And you might have got tired, fed up, and you walked out. They are going to feel the difference. So you've been a black sheep, for example, and you've walked away from a dysfunctional system. And it's been like 6 months later on, and you're hearing, oh, you know, something happened to dad. Something happened to the mom. Something happened to this one's business. Something happened to this one. You know, you start to hear all sorts of problems in those families that you've left behind. And you're thinking it's a coincidence. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, black sheep and chosen ones. Any moment you walk away from a situation, or anytime you walk away from disrespect, people are going to feel, they are going to understand the very first reason why things are not going their way. You know? There is nothing will take off, okay? They are going to crave your attention. They are going to crave your energy. They are going to crave your presence. People are going to look around for you. They are going to send someone to call you. They are going to send a team to get you back into their lives. And most of the times, it is too late. Okay? Because you see, the chosen one also has got their own issues. They have got their own problems, But you see, chosen people are built like this, whereby regardless of what their problem is, or regardless of what they are going through, they always want to extend an extra hand to the people around them. Okay? Sometimes they may even put other people's problems before theirs. Until one day you wake up and you're like, okay, it is time for me to take care of myself. It is time for myself. I've already been putting too much energy in other people. So now what I'm going to do, what you do really is you stop everything, and now you start to divert all the energy back into yourself. And that is when you realize how much energy you've been giving out and you've been spreading out into the universe. Because now you're going to see anybody that was connected to you. If there was a case that they didn't mean you well, they disrespected you, they abused your energy, you're going to see a lot of those individuals. Let me tell you something, they're going through it all. There's nothing is taking off. You are going to hear about people losing businesses. You're hearing people, they're stepping in and out of hospital. When you was there, nothing was happening, Now all of a sudden, they are stepping in and out of hospitals. Somebody lost a child. Somebody's car broke down. Somebody lost their mortgage. This one fell sick. That one passed away. All these kind of things, you're hearing everything. So let me tell you something, chosen ones. The world that we live at this moment is full of energy vampires. If you don't know that already, and you're chosen one, it is time to wake up. The world around you is infested with energy vampires. They are everywhere. When you show up in their lives, those kind of individuals, and it doesn't really matter if it's your family, like I've told you the story in the beginning. It doesn't matter who they are, your partners, wives and husbands, it doesn't matter. Whenever you step into their lives, there is things that take off for them. All of a sudden there is a promotion. All of a sudden somebody has been barren for years, they got pregnant. All of a sudden somebody got a salary increase. All of a sudden somebody passed their driving test. All of a sudden somebody got a house. There is things that are happening around you with the people that you meet, and people do not understand it is because of your energy. Now when I'm talking about chosen people, you guys need to understand that we are not perfect. Okay, we are not perfect, but the thing is, what makes a chosen person stand out from the rest is because the chosen person has got very pure energy. Is the reason as to why you are targeted by a lot of these energy vampires, because they do understand that you've got a very pure and clean energy. So they step into your life to tap into that frequency. That is why you see very beautiful things happen for them. But most of the times, chosen people will be met with disrespect. It's not easy to wake up one day and everybody you meet is a good person, A person may wake up one day and meet another energy vampires, their fellow tribe. And that thing can go on for years until they meet a chosen one. They don't want to let you go. They're disrespecting you. They don't want to let you go. Good things are happening for them. They don't give you the credit. They abuse you, take it for granted, until a moment comes where you choose yourself, okay? And you're like, I'm gonna walk away, okay? So this has been enough going on for so long, I'm gonna walk away. So me, back in the days, I remember when I walked away from the family, everybody scrambled, There was a very big panic around. Oh, what is going on? This and this. Who does he think he is? How can he say this? How can he say that? So for the very first time, I chose myself. And the dysfunctional family didn't understand the reason why I did the things that I did. It took them a lot of time for this thing to sink in. They thought I was joking. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The moment I walked away, all hell broke loose. I started to see things and hear about things that I had not heard about in years. The sister did that, the brother did this, the father did that, and the uncle did this. Everything started falling apart, you know. People always disrespect good energy. As much as they want to tap into that energy, they want you to be a part of them. They want you to be on their team. It doesn't really matter if you're dealing with a toxic person, toxic people. They will always disrespect your energy. So for them, it's like business as usual. You know, they get you so comfortable. Or let me say, they get so comfortable being around you, and that's when now they start to believe that they can do whatever it is they want to do. Until that moment, ladies and gentlemen, you walk away. So most of my videos I've told you chosen ones. If you've been around somebody for so long, you know, they're not willing to change. They don't want to do anything. It doesn't matter what you show them. It doesn't matter what you do for them. They're not willing to put in the work. Day in, day out, they are just tapping into your energy, draining your energy. You're putting in the effort. They're not doing anything on themselves. You can walk away. You don't owe anybody anything, ladies and gentlemen. Walk away from disrespect, chosen ones. You need to learn how to respect yourselves. When you go out there, you're going to start meeting the people that really need your energy. The real ones who deserve your energy, you will meet those people along your journey. I can promise you that the very moment I walked away from disrespect, all the people that I used to know back in the days, after even a couple of years, I've not had a contact even from one of them. For me to show you that sometimes, chosen people, you waste so much energy on the people that don't deserve your attention. Many years ago, I walked away from disrespect. I walked away from a narcissist. I walked away from fake friends. I walked away from family members. I have not even got one call from any of them after 4 years ago. More than 4 years ago, actually. I have not got a call from any of them. So if you're a chosen person and you know yourself, you know, this nice, beautiful empath, good energy, humble person, empathic, you will always meet individuals that will want to take advantage of you. But let me tell you something. The moment you put an end to that disrespect, it will be the end of them. Okay? So don't be surprised why after many years, you've been out there doing your own thing, healing yourself, building your crafts and whatever, working on yourself to better your life. And you see so many years you run into an old friend. Oh, it's been years, come on, let's go for a coffee, something like this. They are now starting to realize they have always needed you. You see a lot of these narcissists, because of their ego. We have been with them and we have healed them. We have done so many things with these people. Let me tell you something. If you've been with a narcissist for so many years, I can guarantee you, you have been pumping a lot of energy into that individual for so many years. You walk away, I can promise you that narcissist will never rest. So it's why you hear a lot of times they are coming around to hoover you. After so many years, after a couple of months, they are feeling that, I need this person. They are doing everything. They are going crazy. People are going to go crazy. Let me tell you something. The moment you walk away from disrespect, there is people that are going to go crazy over you. They are going to realize they cannot handle it without you. They are going through it all. The only person that was there to heal them, to help them, to empathize with them, the person is gone. So a lot of times people think that when you walk out of their lives, they can run around and pick you up and replace you just like that. People think that you have got a replacement. It's very easy to wake up one day, you walk away from them, and they're going to go around and replace you. Do you know the reason why when the black sheep walks away, that black sheep is going to try to be replaced by somebody else in the unit? You know the reason why? Because they can feel your absence. They feel a very massive deficiency in energy. So they run around trying to replace you because the trash can is gone. That's what they used to call you. They used to think that you're a trash can. So the trash can is gone. They try to replace you. Anybody that you leave in your life, they're going to try to replace you. But let me tell you something. There is some people you cannot simply replace. they're irreplaceable. Okay? Those individuals with an anointing, you cannot wake up one day and you find a replacement for them. Is going to be very difficult. Okay? So one thing to learn about, some few things to learn about this video, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the ones. You need to stop being people's supply. Okay? Don't be around there and try to sacrifice. You're not Jesus. Okay? You're not some kind of matter who came here to sacrifice your life for others. Do what you can. Let the ones who need your energy, who can benefit from your energy, be around you. The ones who disrespect you, you just walk away. I've told you, you do not owe anybody anything. If they don't want to be helped, if they don't want to heal, if they don't want to better their lives, the best thing you can do is to walk away. And you're going to see what is going to happen to those people. They will not even see this coming. So whatever happens to those guys is not your business. Ladies and gentlemen, you have done your best. You've sacrificed so many years with those guys. Let it go. It's time for you to work on yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you keep your eye on the prize, and you will eventually get to where you want to be. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. You guys do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.